So the current regime in Australia may have just committed something like $74 million of your tax money to the federal police, to police online or something like that. Is that more? We're terrified of one nation and we're going all in. So how anybody in Australia votes for the current regime, it's just beyond me. And if you want to know a bit more about where your tax money may be going, well, up here in Laos, the Australian regime just handed another around 2.5 million Australian for, yes, climate change to some villages to help with maybe the effects of climate change. And that's alongside something up here in Laos that they call MAP. It's the Mekong, or the Australian Mekong Partnership. And that marks around, I think it's 35 years now of that partnership, and that was in March this year. And for the anniversary of that, yes, the Australian government handed over around $15 million of your taxpayer money. They're not going to take, in my opinion, they're not going to take one nation grabbing so much support. They're not going to take that lying down. And if it takes giving 3 million people citizenship, I wouldn't put it past them. I mean, anybody watching this video, would anybody put that past the current regime in Australia to give 3 million people, even 4 million people, who cares? As long as they win their seats, right? And I challenge anyone to show me one nation policy that's bad for an Australian citizen. It's just insane. I'm disgusted with what's being printed out of Australia at the moment. But countries like this in Southeast Asia, they're smart, they're getting on with it. Like Australia, manufacturing sector, what is it now? Under 5%? It used to be around 30%. There's some street food. There's some prices. Squid. Now, I'm actually a pro-immigration guy. I think Australia should have more immigration. But citizenship, as with maybe these countries in Gulf states, citizenship is a totally different story. And people are, I suppose you call them YouTubers or whatever, rage baiting about gas tax or taxing the resources and things like that. But if you asked me, I'd be dead against any sort of levy or tax that goes back to the regime. And I think people may have it all wrong looking at Qatar and Norway. If you want to look at it, in my opinion, you look at Alaska what's going on in Alaska. That's maybe more of a model that Australia could use when it comes to divvying out things. But again, it comes back to maybe immigration. What are you going to get? How many more people are going to be diluting any payment out? And see you again.